Good morning everybody. We're out on the river wharfe today. As you can see, it's pitch black, but we're going to be hopefully going to get some barbel and get some shub. So let's go find a swim and see what we can catch. Yeah, just making our way through the walkway now. It's a bit dodgy because you've got all these bushes both sides, but it's not too bad. Just go careful. That's why I've only got one rod, so it makes it a lot easier to navigate. I've got about 4 fences to get over, so but it's nice. It's a little bit windy, but I don't think that'll affect the fishing, so fingers crossed we should have a barbel or two today. I'm hoping, but yeah, so I brought my boilies today, some halibut boilies, so fingers crossed they'll do the trick. Yeah, so we're just making our way over the field to be careful to mind the sheep, but yeah, looks like a lovely morning, so fingers crossed. I'm hoping to beat my 7-7 barbel, but I don't care really if I don't, because we've got quite a few nice fish in here really, and they're a lot different to the Trents. They're a lot thinner because of course they don't get too much bait, but I don't mind. A barbel is a barbel. It is quite a long walk from the car, but I've got quite a few swims down here which I like, so I don't mind. That's why I'm armed with one rod, one landing net, travel light. I've got a chair and a small little bag, so fingers crossed we're going to have one or two barbel out. So we're just approaching the first gate now over a small stream. There we go. I'm not going to go over that way though. I'll put my leg over this way. There we go. There we go, that's lovely. It's a nice little stream, this one. You can't see it, but you can hear it, but it's a lovely little stream. Wonder if there's any fish in there. There we go. Through to the second gate. So there we are through the gate. You can see how high the foliage is. It's very overgrown at this time of year, but that's what makes the wharf so enjoyable to fish, because it is overgrown. There's a peg just down there. We're not going to go down there. We're going to keep going round, and we're going to get to our peg, set up the gear. Now this one's a nice peg as well, just down here next to these bushes here. Well, let's continue down to our chosen peg. Right, we've just got to shimmer. You haven't got much space, just got to shimmer along this small pathway. That's why I don't bring a lot of gear, because you haven't got much space in between here. And you've got to be careful as well, so because there's tree roots sticking out, metal objects and all sorts, and yeah, if you brought a lot of gear there's no way you could get down here. So that's why I've just got one small hold all, one rod, landing net and a bank stick, my chair. So just got to get careful past this tree. Oh god, oh god. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I got stuck there for a second, but we're moving now and we're on our way. Things I do to catch a barbel. Just got to be careful of the footing, because there's we've got a really tight gap here coming up. See how tight that is? Right, let's try if I can get through it, or I might have to put the camera down. No, we're going to have to put the camera down. Right, we've made it to underneath the bridge now. So that was a bit of a job. Around about 40 minutes. But there we go. Let's get to the peg. Well, I'm at my chosen swim now, so I've just got the rod set up, put a PVA bag system on it, and I've picked a swim. It's the same as last time. I'm going to start in this swim because I did quite well here before, so fingers crossed we might have one or two barbel out of this pool, and if we don't, we can always move upstream or downstream and try a few different other pools. But it's a glorious morning. So here we are on the banks of the River Wharfe again. I'm going to see if I can catch a few barbel again. You know, it's quite a nice morning. It's just gone 5 o'clock. I've put a few free offerings in there. Still a bit too early to go in yet. I think I'll leave it another 20 minutes and then put my baits in. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. So fingers crossed the fish will be playing ball, and if not, what we'll do is we'll leapfrog up and downstream till we catch a fish. Well, it's a absolutely beautiful morning here on the River Wharfe in Yorkshire, and the sky looks absolutely superb. I've seen a few owls up in those trees as well. They've been cooting away this morning. Right, so we've just got the bait in there now. I've put a PVA bag with about 5 halibut boilies plus mine, so it's settled nicely. So all we have to wait now is wait for a barbel. Fingers crossed we'll get one. It's just nice to be on the river. See if there's any whiskers twitching. Yeah, the wind's getting up a bit now as well. Yeah, generally I'll give this pool a couple of hours, and if I haven't had anything, I'll move downstream and try a few pegs down there, and then if nothing, we'll head back upstream. Right, so let's recast the bait. I've been in there for about half an hour now, but I didn't have much, so we'll just go and try for a bit longer cast. There we go, that looks good. Put some more bait in the swim. Just tighten up the line. There we go, that's brilliant. Right, so that bait's gone in now. So we'll give it about another hour, see what happens. I've got a bit closer to the branches. I don't want to get too close because you do get snagged. But fingers crossed it might produce a whisker, I don't know. But if not, we'll move downstream and have a few more casts. Well, sadly there's nothing in this pool. I'll give it 2.5 hours and nothing. So let's move to the next swim and see if we can do any better. Right, let's move to another peg now. Sadly, I don't think there was any barbel in that swim. I give it 2.5 hours and it's only a small swim, and nothing, not a nibble, nothing. So gonna move to the next swim, leapfrog until we get a fish. But that's how it goes, isn't it? The key is don't stay if you're not getting any bites. Keep moving. I'm having a look now, see if I can see any barbel in the river. Can't see anything. Now we'll go downstream and see if we can get anything. But it's turning out to be a lovely day now, it really is. Just got to navigate myself through all these overgrown bushes and things. Right, let's head downstream. Right, we're just approaching another peg now. This one looks quite nice. It's a bit deeper here too. So I think what we'll do is we'll try down here. I've got to be careful down here because it's quite a bit steep. I don't want to go on my bum because it is still a little bit wet. There we go, we're down. Lovely, looks a lovely spot, does this one. Right, let's see if the PVA bag system works here. Oh, the wind's getting up. I know they can hear it. It's really getting up now. Out goes my PVA bag system. And we're just going to try and head over to those. There we go. Head over to those bushes, trees. There we go. That's lovely. Right, so we're all settled in our new swim, and it's a little bit deeper than the previous swim I was in, but it looks absolutely stunning. I've never actually caught a fish from this particular swim. I've fished it a couple of times before and blanked, but hopefully this time I might get one. But the wind's really getting up now, and it's getting quite unpleasant. Well, we're an hour in now, and I've had no knocks, no takes so far. There's just been nothing. It's just been very, very quiet. But I did manage to get a couple of photos of the kingfishers, which was quite nice. They've been flying up and down here all the time, catching small fry. At least there's some fish here. So, but I'm going to give it another hour in this swim, and then if nothing, I think we'll move upstream and see what we can produce. Just pick a swim, bait it up, and see what happens. Well, that swim didn't produce, so it's time to go and find another swim. But it's been pretty hard today, to be fair. I haven't seen many fish at all, apart from the one that the kingfisher caught. But never mind, it's still a lovely walk along the river wharfe in Yorkshire. But I hope I catch one, but if I don't, I don't. I've got all day just to try little spots, wandering about. I was in that one 2 hours, and if anything was there, it would have grabbed it already. So, but I don't mind this type of fishing, trying different pegs. You know, it's all good stuff. That's why you make sure you don't bring a barrel load, because there's no way you'd have been able to move different swims. It would have took you absolutely ages. But now we're going upstream now, and hopefully we'll be able to find a swim with some barbel in it. Don't care how big it is, even if it's a 3-pounder. It's a Yorkshire barbel, but it's getting, well, not quite warm. It's about 18 degrees now, so cloud cover very welcome, but just have to find a swim with the barbel in now. Right, we're heading back to my next swim now. It was a bit of a dodgy getting through that fencing, but when you get through it, there's the river there, look. It's alright. Wind, it's really windy now, it's getting gale force. I don't know where it's come from, but there we go. There's the wharf. There's one other gentleman fishing, and we're approaching the next spot just over here. So we'll get through this gate and set up the gear again and see what we can catch. Right, well, this is my next swim. We've got a nice slack all the way around here, but I shall just be heading out to the middle, just where the creases are, cast out there and see if we can produce a fish. If not, we can go a bit further upstream and just cast to the other side and see if we can get any barbel from underneath those bushes, those trees. Let's cast in and so I just want it because it's quite fast here. Just about there. Right, we'll leave it there. Look at that, a barbel in the dark. It's not a particularly big fish, but it's a Yorkshire barbel. Lovely. There we go. We've just caught an early morning barbel. Typical. Just put the bait in, and normally you wait for a few hours before you get one. And this one just tore off. It's about £5. I don't think you got the fight on the GoPro, but it was a good scrap. But yeah, look at that beautiful barbel. Right, let's see how big he is. Oh, look at that. £7, 5 ounces. What a beauty. Absolute cracker for a wharf barbel. There he is. Look at that. It was a bit bigger than what I thought. It's £7. Look at that dorsal fin. Beauty. Cracking fish, this one. My second biggest barbel out the wharf, and there's his whiskers, look, like in the halibut boilie. So that's nice, wasn't it? A nice early morning barbel, £7, 5 ounces from the river wharf. I never had an out yesterday, but we've caught one today, thank God. Yeah, they're so wiry, these wharf barbel, but early morning, thank goodness. Yesterday was a bit of a dilemma. Actually, you know, spent roughly about 7 or 8 hours roaming, didn't actually catch anything, but this morning come down again and it's paid off with a beautiful £7 wharf barbel, so I'm quite chuffed with that. So, but yeah, pristine condition again, like in the halibut boilies. So yeah, chuffed to bits with that. Right, so what I'm doing now is, I've said in all my films, is I'm giving the barbel plenty of time to recover before release. You know, she put up a really nice scrap, so we're just going to be holding her just in the net till she gets her breath back. But yeah, superb fish, you know, for a Yorkshire river, and it's the second biggest one I've had out the wharf, which is quite nice, like in the halibut boilies. But I'm going to make sure that you know, she goes back okay. I'm going to give her plenty of rest, as you do with barbel. Hey, you did put up a good scrap, that one. You certainly did, missy. Yeah, so just holding her in the oxygenated flow. I'm not going to release her until I'm absolutely confident that she's got all her strength back. But yeah, she's a good fish. She's a nice condition fish. I mean, yesterday was absolutely diabolical. I couldn't buy a bite no matter which peg I went into. And this morning, literally in what, 10 minutes, and the rod goes over. I didn't expect it as quick as that, but yeah, superb fish. Very pleased to catch it. Yeah, she's got a little bit of movement, but I'm going to make sure she's got plenty of power before I let her go. Yeah, the wharf does hold some nice fish, although they are in decline. I wonder if we'll get any more in this particular swim. Yeah, she's a really nice barbel. She's starting to get her strength back now, and it's nearly time for the release. Absolute beauty, aren't you? You can see she's not going bellied up. She's the right way up, which is the good thing. Yeah, she's been here about 7 or 8 minutes now, just keeping an eye on her, and she looks okay. Just keeping her head towards the flow. But yeah, she's a beautiful creature. You know, fins are working okay. They're in the right place. You know, so long as she's not going bellied up, you're alright. Aren't you, Missy? She'll probably go on her own. You see, she's quite stabilised now. She is. She's getting plenty of oxygen through those gills, which is what we want. Oh, there you go, look at that. See the power there? So that tells me that she is ready to go now. She's going to go now. There she goes. Beautiful. Yeah, so that was good, wasn't it? First barbel, £7 5 ounces today. Like I said, I couldn't buy a bite yesterday. I'm just thankful that I caught that fish, because I only had 2 days. And you know, obviously if you're trying to make a film and you don't catch a fish, it's boring, isn't it? So we've got a fish. Now I'm going to chuck out there and see if I can get another one. Right then everybody, that's me done for today. I've spent a good 6 hours in that particular swim. Tried 3 different spots, nothing. So it's time for me to go home now. So it's been a nice couple of days fishing on the river wharf. The first day was glorious, sadly no fish, and today's a bit overcast, but we've had a nice 7-pounder. So if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be back on the Trent on Monday, I think. See if we can get some barbel and chub, or maybe a big river carp, who knows. But now I've got to look forward to the long walk back to the car, but it's been worth it today because we've had a 7-pound barbel. Yeah, so I'm quite happy on how things panned out today. It's been quite good. So we'll go back to the car now and drive home and look forward to Monday and hopefully see if we can get any Trent barbel. I'm hoping so, but yeah, I need a few fish from the Trent. I haven't had many so far, so hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 on Monday night. We'll see what happens. Might even get a big chub. So just going through all this foliage now. But tell you what though, these flowers look absolutely amazing. Yeah, there we have it. the beautiful river wharf, and it is. I just wish there was some more streamer weed. There's not too much this year. Gives the barbel a bit of cover. But yeah, we're just walking back to the car now. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why you don't need much gear when you're fishing the river wharf, because you do have to travel to find the fish, which I prefer to do. Although today I set my heart on one peg, and it produced me that 7-pounder. But what I am going to do though, I'm just going to be walking along the river, having a look, see if I can see any more fish, and if I can, I might have a little dabble. If not, then we'll get back to the car. So, but at least it's not raining, which is quite good. So, just approaching the bridge now. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.